Welcome to 101 Ways to Save the World. Coming up, how our shopping bargains could be damaging the planet. Now, we can't resist all these cheap jeans and t-shirts. Then, of course, there's all the gadgets and all the packaging that comes with them. It all feeds our endless appetite to shop, but energy's burnt up to make these things, and then even more power's used to bring them from all around the world to us. And before you know it, we're chucking it all out into landfill and starting all over again. In a moment, we'll find out what two teenagers have decided to do about it. Celine and Corey are working with a climate coach to see how we can all reduce our waste. And our competition gives you the chance to win some fantastic eco prizes. First of all, though, let's find out what some Tynesiders are doing to make their carbon footprints smaller.
We're recycling loads. We've got those black bins and we'll put like paper, like especially newspapers, glass and tins and things inside.
Well, I'm getting lots of things from eBay, like me badges and I've got a drum kit from eBay.
Sometimes we swap clothes.
Well, I do a lot of recycling. I recycle all my old like cans, newspapers and music books, things like that.
Cans, paper, card, glass bottles.
And we've got the green bin. My mum likes to do quite a bit of gardening, so she puts like all the gardening things in there.
Do you know when them aeroplane bags come at the door? We'll put all our clothes in that we're going out of, and we'll put them in there, and then we'll send them off.
Well, I sell my clothes on eBay and I buy some shoes, and I've bought some Jimmy Choos.
If I got new stuff all the time, it would destroy the planet and...
It's clear from the van. Rebecca's keen to spread the word.
I think that might be her now.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, your carbon coach.
Hiya, come in. We've got a recycling bin. It's just out here.
Oh, so this is where you keep your bin?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that looks quite like my bin as well. It's quite a common sight to see this many bottles in.
Embarrassing.
So what else have you got in there? We can see loads of glass bottles.
The tins.
Oh no, some plastic in there and some cardboard.
Yeah.
It's a big part of your carbon footprint, Corey. Have you done anything about carbon footprinting at school?
No, I haven't. No.
That's going to be something we're going to be focusing on quite a bit in this project.
Yeah.
Guess how quickly we produce our body weight in packaging?
I haven't got a clue.
Every 4 days. Now, the best way we can reduce this is by reusing and not buying new things. Have you ever done anything like that before?
Well, we've just had all the garden redone, and the soil that we used to do was from a friend.
Fantastic.
So it was what we've reused their soil, sort of thing.
Brilliant. Have you got anything indoors that you might have used?
In my bedroom I have reused shelves if you want to come and have a look.
Yeah, go on then.
This is it. I needed a seat in my room, so we cut down shelves that we didn't need anymore and painted them.
Fantastic. That's just the kind of thing everyone should be doing. Brilliant. Well, thanks for that, Corey. I'm off now, but I've got a challenge for you for next time I come to visit. I've got these plastic bags for you, and what I'd like you to do is I want you to separate all of your rubbish so we can have a good rummage through it next week.
Right, okay.
Good luck. See you soon.
Bye.
Leaving Corey to think about rubbish, Rebecca reaches her second destination. She's here to reduce another carbon footprint.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca, come in.
Well, thanks for getting involved with this project, Celine. Have you done anything about climate change at school?
I do some in geography and science. I know that the water level in the sea rises because of it and the world's heating up because of it.
What do you do with your rubbish at the moment?
Well, we've got a green bin, a little black box and a normal bin.
Well, I'm going to set you a couple of challenges. Challenge number 1 is I'd like you to have a look under your beds, have a look in the back of those cupboards and see if there's anything you haven't used in the past 3 months. If you could put this to one side for next time I come, we'll have a bit of a rummage and see if there's anything we can do with that. And challenge number 2 is I want to give you some plastic bags. These are clear bags so we can see exactly what you've got in your rubbish. I'd like you to separate all of your waste to see if there's anything we can do about that. Okay, fantastic. I've got something outside in the van to help you with your challenge. Do you want to come and have a look?
Yeah.
This is your present. Do you want to have a look?
I've never seen one like this before.
It's a new sort of wheelie bin, making it easier to separate all your rubbish. People around here haven't had these yet. They're pretty new.
So, a smart new wheelie bin, but the next lesson will reveal the ugly reality of all our rubbish.
Girls, I'm going to take you to somewhere where all that rubbish goes. It's going to be quite an experience for you. Do you want to jump in? This is where all the rubbish from your wheelie bins goes. The rubbish is laid down in loads of layers and all topped off with soil. As this waste rots down, it gives off gases that contribute to global warming. Even the ground we're standing on is made of rubbish. What do you think of it?
It stinks.
Back on the road to a place that rescues our household goods from filling up landfill. Renew sells reused goods. Each time we buy here, we avoid all the resources which go into making brand new products.
Eddie, how many things go through here each year?
Well, we reuse about 1,000 to 1,500 items every year, which saves about 1,000 tonnes of this type of equipment actually going into landfill. The other thing that we do as well is, with the small appliance section we have, that we reuse about 20,000 items, which, because they're much lighter, will be about 500 tonnes worth of equipment that would otherwise be destined for landfill.
Can more things be saved?
I think, yes, I definitely can. Furniture and other items, and I think this is definitely the future.
Isn't this just amazing? Look at all these different hairstyling products. Do any of you girls use any of these at home?
I do all the time.
I do sometimes.
So how many of these things do you have in here?
Well, we've got an awful lot, but just even on straighteners, we've got about 1,500.
Really?
Yes.
What other sorts of things do you
We
have?
have the kettles and irons and toasters, anything for your kitchen, really.
So has all this stuff been tested and repaired?
Yes, it's all done in the workshop. The guys sit there, repair everything. It's all tested, has a 6-month guarantee.
And then does it go back out to be sold?
Yes, then we resell it. Quite a few orders, big orders have gone out, about £40,000 this month so far.
Really? That's fantastic.
Wow.
So, lots to think about. The next challenge will be crunch time. How much rubbish do they usually generate? Rebecca's plastic bags are going to tell us the truth.
So, Corrie, it's been a couple of weeks since I've seen you. How have you and your family got on with collecting your rubbish?
Well, we've collected bottles, glass, tins, then paper and stuff,
Right.
magazines in here. And then waste in the bottom one.
Actually, you haven't done bad at all. That's not a lot of rubbish, actually, to have collected in a couple of weeks. Well done. Now let's see how Celine's got on. Hi, Celine. Oh, you're brilliant. You brought all your rubbish with you. Oh, and your mum and dad as well. Excellent. This all your rubbish. If you just want to bring it over and pop it down on the grass over here. This is just off 2 weeks of rubbish collecting. There's still some more. Go and get it. Is this everything now?
Yeah.
Gosh, what a lot of rubbish. This would have all gone to landfill if everyone just put it in the wheelie bins as usual, like the landfill that we visited a few weeks ago. How have you found the challenge in your house?
Well, we're just amazed at the amount of rubbish that we can recycle, because we've got a bin, it's a little bit bigger than that one, and we used to fill it to overflowing every week. Now we're down to 2 small bags of rubbish for a fortnight's worth of collection. So all this stuff can be recycled, and that's fantastic.
That is brilliant. Well done, guys. Well, for the rest of the afternoon, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at what's inside these bags, and we're going to see if there's anything else we can do with it apart from recycling. OK? Right, so what's in these 2 bags then?
Basically plastic bottles. This is one of the things we were amazed at, was just how many plastic bottles we went through.
I mean, have you ever thought of any other way you could reduce the amount of plastic bottles you have?
We did think about doorstep deliveries come in glass bottles, you know.
That is a fantastic way of reducing your waste. What about all the pop bottles? I mean, there is quite a few in here I can see. I mean, you could just drink water from the tap, or another way is, instead of buying fizzy pop quite so often, is to use concentrated juices instead, because that reduces on the amount of packaging you have. Was there anything else that you found a bit of a challenge to know what to do with this week?
Well, we've got these. I found an envelope, so I'm going to send those off. They're ink cartridges.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant.
But I've also got ink cartridges that haven't been used.
Oh, right. Oh.
Still in their packaging.
Well, there's something we can do with these, but it's brilliant you are going to recycle these, but these new ones, have you ever heard of anything called free cycle? Mm. Well, it's something you can do on the internet, and it's basically groups of people who give things that they don't want away to other people for free. So it'd be quite nice if I could show the 2 girls how to use that on the computer. Is that okay?
That would be great.
Right, so this is Free Cycle. We've gone to our local group. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can get on Free Cycle, and it could be anything from a piano to a TV, anything at all, really. Just basically something that someone else doesn't want and they think somebody else might want. So instead of throwing it away, they put it on to this website. I mean, you can post things like, for example, there's a toaster being offered here. Somebody's taken it already, but you can also put on things that you might want as well. So should we have a try at getting rid of your ink cartridges then? Yeah. See if anybody wants those. We'll just click on here.
So is it just like eBay, but it's free?
Yeah, it's a really similar idea actually, and it means that a lot of items that would have usually gone to landfill are being spread amongst nice, kind people. We'll see over the next few days whether anybody wants to reuse your ink cartridges. What have we got left here now? There's not that much. What's in these 2 here?
It's got tins and aluminium, and we've got glasses.
I mean, with the glass things, you can obviously recycle them, or again, like we've just been putting things on Free Cycle, there may well be somebody who wants jars for jam making or something like that. And again, with the metals you've got in here, you haven't actually got that much for 2 weeks, and those can be collected and recycled. So we'll pop both of those in recycling. Well done, guys. Right, what have we got in these last 2? It looks
that's
delightful.
Food scraps. Yeah.
Lovely. I bet you that smells delightful in there. Well, this is actually the best of all. I'm going to tell you about something that doesn't use any resources, and it really is reuse of your old food scraps. Now, I've got presents for both families. Now, Celine's family, you're going to be getting a compost bin to put in your garden at home, where you can put all of your food waste.
But won't the compost bin be smelly?
Not if you've put the right mixture of things in it. You've got to do a mixture of food scraps, uncooked raw food scraps, and you can put paper in, you could even put some of that junk mail in, you can put egg boxes in, that helps it out, and some of your garden waste can go in there as well. But Corey, yours is the best present of all. We're going to be putting all of your food and plant waste into a wormery. You're going to get some new pets, little wiggly worms that you can keep in your garden. Thanks. Let's introduce you to your new little pets. Shall we take your bag of food, scraps and plants? We'll take it over to your wormery. Right, Corey, meet your new friends. Now, these will be your best friends in your house because they're going to get rid of so much of your waste. These little dudes actually eat up to their body weight in food every day. All right, so they've been in here a couple of days, they've settled in. I've been looking after them for you so far, but it's your turn now. What they need now is something to eat. Let's have a look and see what you've got in here. All right, the best things for worms is actually stuff that's been broken down into smaller pieces, that even like the house plants you've had. And the key really with successful wormery is just to give them food little and often. So instead of stocking it all up in the house, all your vegetable peelings, if you just try and feed them every day and just treat them like it was a normal pet. Right, let's pop the lid on and put them to bed. There we go, I'll leave them with you now.
Bon appetit.
Corey's wiggly worms are the perfect way to get rid of scraps without harming the planet. And Celine's family now have their composter to keep food out of their rubbish bin. The ink cartridges have a new home thanks to FreeCycle. Guess what the new owner's using them for? She's printing her wedding invitations. Those amazing 12 bags of rubbish have now been recycled, helping to keep those bottles and cardboard and unworn clothes out of that smelly landfill site. It's even better to reuse, and best of all, just to try and reject new things once in a while. So, we've been hearing about what other people are doing. How about you? We'd love to hear your ideas for our competition, and there are loads of great eco prizes that you can win. In fact, you could bag yourself a bike. And not any old bike, a reconditioned, recycled cycle. And if you do want to go green, but you like to take life at an easier pace, we've got plenty of free travel passes to give away. Best of all, you could decide to walk, and you could be walking in some amazing recycled trainers. Much better than mine, and worth up to £100. Get your entries back to us as soon as possible for the prize draw. That's all for now, but we'll leave you with a reminder of just why your efforts to be greener are worth it. You're helping to save the world.